All right, so here's another project I'm attacking today. Putting on the window regulators. These are for the rear. What I've gone ahead and done is taped up all the edges where the regulator will be going in. It will be going in at this angle right here and going inside. Don't want to scratch my paint, so I put some tape. Make sure you do that, especially on the outside and around the door jamb. Now the only thing is I need to figure out what side is what side. So I believe this is the this must be the driver's side, and I was stupid of me. I didn't identify them, but I did identify the bags. So the driver's side, everything that goes for the driver's side is there, and for the passenger side, I set it there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I've also got some spare rollers that I had bought, and so I got the blue one, and hopefully, yeah, I think I have the other blue one on the other side, so we'll see. And gonna go ahead and do this today. And take out my bike in the next little while, and probably gonna do some little videos here and there. And there's a guy on YouTube there, Junker Up or something like that. He's shows a video on how to assemble it. I recommend you guys go see his video. He knows how to. He shows you how to remove it and how to put it on. So I watched his videos a couple of times, and I kind of figured it out. So I'm not gonna go through everything like he did, but we'll show the end result. If you can see here, all this is aluminum. I've repainted all this. This has been zinc plated. Obviously I'm gonna have to put some lube, and I put this grease here, this white grease. Spray that on, make sure that it's all greased up and goes up and down nice and smoothly. So I'll put that there, and I'll get started, and I'll show you guys some updates. So there you have it for now. Let's proceed. All right, so here's a quick view of the driver's side. It goes in like this. Now I need to remove this one right here, along with these two rollers. I've gone ahead and replaced some of them. I got the bolts and fasteners already mounted. I'll just have to remove them. I also left this dum-dum paste, whatever, on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this piece and remove all the fasteners and put in the driver's side. So this is the driver's side, and the other one is the passenger side. So it's be a good idea to kind of note or take a record of where everything goes. This arm right here goes in here. I had to remove it. Reason being is in order for me to, sorry about that. In order for me to install it, I'm gonna have to kind of get it out of the way, because this arm needs to move freely, and this guy needs to come off. This little roller here goes in this hole right here. So just take note of that. Take note of everything before you take apart take pictures, videos, whatever you do, what you got to do. It's very important to remember how everything goes. Right. So what I've done is I've went ahead and put the driver's side regulator. Had to go in through this way, right? And being mindful of your surroundings, especially with a new headliner and the paint. So managed to get it in properly. The only thing is there's one bar that needs to swing opposite way. I will show you in a second. Well, actually you see it. So let me see. So this guy right here, this guy needs to come out of this socket. this right here needs to come out and roll a full 180 degrees the opposite way in order for you to bring it in. It's pretty much the only way. You line it up with the bottom part and you bring that in, and then so now that it's in there, it's just a question of fastening everything. So I will go ahead and mount it together. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be holding the video and doing this at the same time, but what I'll do is I'll make videos and make another updated video, or maybe pause this video and show you guys how I went about it and what came first and the order in which you need to put everything back together. It took me like not even less than a minute just to put this in. I did, however, put it in from the outside and then have to be in the car in order to do this, just to make sure that I'm careful with the paint and all that stuff. So be very careful. That's all I can tell you. And so what I'll do is I'm gonna go and apply the grease wherever possible. Should have done it before, but it's okay. I can do it again. I'm just gonna apply it here on the teeth, down here. Apply that grease all over, and to make sure that everything is functioning properly. So. All right, okay, so I went ahead and installed pretty much everything. So let me see. These, I'll show you on the other side there, but these go in the, exactly, so let's make it easier. You see the way it is set up? So this is the passenger side. So assuming this goes to the quarter side and this goes to the inside, you put these rollers in, the two designated, the top and the lower, and then the other one, this lever here goes in the middle one. And basically you put the rollers in first and then you drive this rail down, and this is pretty much what it gives you. So I put a handle here to kind of show you guys here. I didn't fasten it there, but this is pretty much how it's setting up. You put it in its spot, which is, I believe, this one here. Oh, I will double check, but I believe it's this one here, or it could be the other one. And so one end and the 3 bolts go on the regulator right there. So 1, 2, 3. You don't have to tighten them all yet, and just set them in place. And this guy right here, this guy has to go bolts onto this here. So I got the little nut for it right here, and then the big nut goes for this guy over here. Once I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's that side. If it's not, it'll be the other one. So and then this is the nut. These are all the original parts. I zinc plated them. This one goes right here. Okay. And according to Buddy on the video on YouTube, this is how it goes in. The arrow, kind of like the arrow, goes towards the front of the car. So this is the driver's side, and then you need to take off these four bolts. And once they, I think one goes here, here, and where else? I believe maybe here. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll show you in the next updated video. So I'll take off the 4 bolts here. And I believe this one goes in last. And then you got to put these rails in. So these rails here, these two, they go in the back down here. So I'll show you exactly where they go so that you understand what we're looking at here. And once that's done, we're pretty much set up for success. Went ahead and sprayed some lube on the teeth here. I will spray some more, so let it go up and down a couple of times. But I'm gonna put the rails, these two rails here first, and then put that last little piece, and then I'll come with an update to show you guys where everything goes, so that you can make this easy. It looks pretty easy, man. It ain't that complicated. Alright, little update. So decided to put some this white grease in the tracks. These are the tracks that go on the rollers. So this one is for that one you see right there. So that one installs, this installs like this. So you need to drive that through here. See if I can do this one-handed. Am I right? No, that goes on the small one. Sorry, my mistake. That goes on the small little one down there below. I don't know if you can see it. That one right there. And it goes this way, and then it bolts on, I believe, onto this hole, and I believe this here. I'll have to check, but just let you guys know. And then the other one, the larger one, on this guy here, put some that lube right there. That one bolts on here, and I believe here. So right there. This one. But anyways, what I'll be doing is I'll be showing you a final video, and actually I should have put some on the tracks right here, but I mean nothing like on these tracks here, but nothing prevents me from putting some on the wheels there to make them go up and down nice and smooth. So let me get this done and I'll be back. All right, last and final video of the window regulators. So the last piece I installed was this piece right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a nut right in the back that goes on that rail. Actually, it's this rail right here, all the way down. What I should have done before is grease everything beforehand. That would have made my life easier, but live and learn. So word of advice, make sure you grease everything before. And so she's working pretty well. I didn't tighten anything yet, but look at that, beautiful. And now it's just basically positioning everything and tightening down all the bolts. And what's his name's video, he mentioned something critical as try to locate where your bolts were. So I saw on looking at the markings on the metal, it looks like it's been like crushed right about this guy is about here, and then this guy's just about there. So just go with the feeling. Obviously I'm gonna have to put the window, and before I put the panels, once the weather strips are on, everything is on, the panels are going to probably, the last thing I'm going to be doing is make sure that when I'm raising up the window, that there's no gaps, that there's no air, there's nothing. If I need to move things around, I will do so. But for now, just finger tight, and off to the races. So see this one, it's moving here. I don't know exactly where it's going to be sitting. So it is actually this hole here, not this one, where it goes in. So that's about it. So I put grease everywhere, lubed it all up on the rails too, and on the rollers that go on it. So just make sure that it's greased, and you're all set. That's about it. So look how nice she goes up and down. Here's a last quick look of the setup so you guys can see on the inside how everything goes. So that plate right here There's where your bolts go. You'll have to excuse the car. It's been cavity waxed everywhere. All this gunk is all cavity wax. Anyways, I'll never see this stuff. And put some grease just now. And there you go. Good luck, and thanks for watching. All right, just a little update here. I noticed something I might have forgotten to mention. When you put these tracks here, they go in the back there, on that roller there, that one right there. You'll notice that one side is longer than the other. The shorter side goes on top, remember that. Also, when you put your bolts on, there's this threaded step up, sort of like a bolt kind of thing. You want to put that, and this goes in, right? It doesn't go on the outside, right? You don't screw this on when it's the small little bolt, that one, that stud there. You don't do that. Drive that stud in and then put this with the other one. This needs to be on the inside. So then you got obviously your washer. So went ahead and corrected that side, and I'm going to do this side right now. So remember, the shorter side is on the top, the longer side is on the bottom, just to make sure that your glass doesn't pop out. Another thing, in my video, in the part earlier on when I was talking about these guys, these are stoppers, right? These are stoppers. They go right here. So they go on it's right here. These two holes right here. Oops, let me see if I can get this. So yeah, so this hole and this hole right here, they go like this. This ensures that when you're going up, that little piece right there, it hits it, see? So it hits it so that the window doesn't, you know, come off the rails or whatever. So this goes like so. And we'll get some new rubber, these rubber things there. You can make them out of radiator holes or whatever, but I got mine from these are OER. I got them from Classic Industries. So, and then there's the one for the back. There's another one here for the back, which is a larger one. That one goes on the bottom. Sorry, that one goes on the back here, right here. It goes on the back. It's to stop that side right there. It's to stop that gear right there from going up. And so you have another stopper on the bottom. And this one also requires a piece of rubber. So it's adjustable, so you adjust it to the height that you want. Once you've fitted everything and you're comfortable where your window sits with the weather stripping, as I was mentioning earlier on. And that's pretty much it. So I went ahead, I had paused the video and I went ahead and installed the stoppers. So there's two stoppers on top, one here and one here, and one stopper at the bottom. So when you're rolling up your window, it will stop and it won't go any higher than that. So see that? So there you have it. Okay. So this concludes the install of the regulators, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.